Morning, everybody. I'd like to show you how to fill out your outline for this 5-paragraph essay. An outline for any kind of writing is an important piece of pre-writing, just to kind of create a roadmap so you know what to write when. You don't kind of like lose your way and you remain focused on what your main point for your essay is. So we're going to be writing a 5-paragraph essay. Our motto for any kind of good expository writing is tell them what you're going to tell them, tell them what you told them. That goes for a paragraph, that goes for a 5-paragraph essay, that goes for a 10-paragraph essay, that goes for your PhD dissertation in quantum mechanics at MIT. You're going to have an introduction, you're going to have a body, and you're going to have a conclusion. The most important part of an expository essay is the thesis statement. So I like to start with a little mini outline. I'm just going to take my thesis statement. Since that's the most important thing, I'm going to start with that. I'm just going to make a little note on the side right here. My thesis statement for this essay, I'm writing about things I've learned to appreciate during this pandemic. And let's see, so I've learned to appreciate, technology, pets, and my family. Okay, so there are 3 parts to that thesis statement. Those are the 3 things that I'm going to be covering in this essay. They are, again, here going to be the tech, the pets, and the family. So if you're writing an essay, let's say for a standardized test or something like that, you can always just make a little outline. It doesn't have to be a full, complete outline like this. Just a little outline to start will get you going. I've got all the component pieces I need here now to finish filling out my outline. I like to use highlighters because everything is better with color. So the most important part of this essay, again, that's the thesis statement. I'm going to use green for that. And because the thesis statement is most important, the first thing I'm going to do in my essay is I'm going to fill out the thesis statement. So that's going to be that line right there. And then if I look down my essay, I can see that I will be restating my thesis in the first sentence of the last paragraph, this one right here. I like to reinforce this pattern with colors. So, and then the first main idea that I'll be covering, of course, will be the technology, the importance of technology for getting through stressful pandemic times. And then I'll be covering the pets. Then I'll be covering my fam. Thank goodness for my fam. And so notice the pattern of my colors. I go blue, pink, orange for my main supporting ideas, green, saving that for my thesis statement, the most important single statement in my entire essay. So as far as my introduction, getting your organization in your outline is really important. So I'm just going to use my colors before I even start making notes to just kind of get my mind on track with what I need to fill in where. So in my introductory paragraph, again, the first thing that I'm going to be covering will be blue. That's going to be my technology. And that when I'm writing my essay, that first idea is going to come down and become the topic and the subject for this whole paragraph. And then when I get down to the end of my essay, I'll be restating my main ideas. That'll be the tell them what you told them part. And it was the first idea in my first paragraph, so technology is going to also be the first idea I mention again in my restatement in my concluding paragraph. My next thing that I'm covering is the pets. And so I'm going to put pets. Pets will be my second main idea. That's pink. That idea is going to come down and become the subject of this whole second body paragraph. And then when I get down to my concluding paragraph where I'm telling them what I told them, it was my second idea in my first paragraph. It was my second body paragraph. That's going to be the second thing I cover in my conclusion. And then my last thing, my family. I got orange for that. See how it goes blue, pink, orange? We'll take a look at my introductory paragraph. It's going to go blue, pink, and then the thing I'll cover right here will be orange, my family. And that's going to come down and become the subject of this whole body paragraph. And then when I get down to my concluding paragraph, I'll restate that main idea as my third main idea there. So just by colors, I kind of know what's going to go where and what the subject of each one of these paragraphs is going to be and each one of these sentences are. So that leaves me with my grabber. So a grabber can be a sentence, it can be 2 sentences, 3 sentences, a short story, a little anecdote, a question, a fact to get your reader's attention, let them know what this whole thing is going to be about. And, the topic of this paragraph for this essay for this class is how life has changed and things I've learned to appreciate since last March, since this pandemic began, all my new appreciations. So I'm just going to make a note of that up here. Since last March, when the pandemic began, I have a new appreciation for a few things that I'll be covering. Oh, I'm not going to be able to squeeze that on there. It's okay. We use shorthand. All right. And then the other thing you got to think about is your clincher. What do you want your audience to go and do after reading this essay? I wrote about how much I appreciate the technology, the pets, my family. So maybe my encouragement will be for, hey, if the pandemic's got you down, maybe you should take your dog for a walk. Pandemic got you down, walk and dog. Okay, not complete sentences, I know, not good grammar. But when I go to write this thing out, type it up, write it out, then I'll take each one of these ideas and turn them into complete sentences. All right, so let's go back out and start filling this thing out. Again, the thesis statement's the most important line in this whole essay. And my thesis statement, this whole thing is all about my appreciation that I've learned since the pandemic for tech, pets, and family. So coming in to fill out my thesis statement, this whole thing is about app. I'm just going to use an abbreviation for tech, pets, and family. And I know that since this is green, where I've got my other green line, the restatement of thesis statement, I'm going to be saying sort of the same thing. I'm going to restate it so that it's not totally boring for my audience, but it's going to be all about how tech, pets, and fam got me through. Okay. Now, let's see. That blue line up here in this introductory paragraph, the blue line, tech. Okay, so I know this is all going to be about how tech, maybe games that I'm playing, the ability to communicate with stuff like Zoom, and of course, online school has been facilitated by tech. And tech is my blue idea. That's my subject right here. Look, that's going to come down and become the topic of this whole paragraph right here about how tech made such a huge difference during the pandemic. Couldn't imagine what this pandemic would be like without technology. I've been playing a lot of games online, most notably chess. I've been communicating with a lot of people with apps like Zoom. And I've been doing online school, teaching it. You all have been learning online. Could you imagine what that would be like without technology? Well, it wouldn't happen. And then whatever I say in my topic sentence, I restate in my concluding sentence. Remember, each one of these is like a sandwich. Topic sentence, restated in the concluding sentence. Okay, so I know what this is all about. I see my topic sentence right here. It's all about how terrible would this pandemic have been without tech. So I restated the main idea, but I kind of phrased that a little bit differently. Now, what's the subject of the pink paragraph? Well, the pink paragraph is going to be all about my pets. what a huge difference they've made. So I'm coming up here, and pets, they help me keep my spirits up. Okay, and just like that's the second main idea I'm covering here, it's pink. Look, that's going to come down and become the subject of this whole paragraph. This whole paragraph is about how pets have made day-to-day better for me. So pets have improved my day-to-day. Okay, and now I got to explain that. That's what I do in the body of a paragraph. I explain how they've improved my day-to-day. Well, how have they helped me do that? Well, they've given me sweet, warm snuggles in the morning when I wake up. They've gotten me out of the house to get lots of good exercise. And just there, having them around, it's just been so peaceful. And I'm really into peaceful simplicity, just an animal being happy when I scratch it behind its ear, give it some food, peaceful simplicity. Okay, and then again, whatever I say in my topic sentence, I got to restate in my concluding sentence. And that's all about how pets have helped so much. Okay, got one paragraph to go. That's my orange one. My orange subject is family. That's my third subject up here. You can see that it's orange. Fam. What about family? It has been great to have my family keep tabs on me, keep me inspired, check on me, see how I'm doing. Keep tabs. Thank goodness for the family to keep tabs on me. And then I got to come down here. I know what this whole paragraph is going to be all about. It's going to be about my family. And what an incredible guiding light they have been. Guiding light. Okay. And let's see, I've got some family who are actually in town here, some people who are in the bubble, so to speak, with me, my wife. And I've got some family who were, some who were far away, like my mom in Washington, D.C., who I have to Zoom with. Far away, mom, D.C. And also about my family is, that really it's been nice to have them check on me. And then check on them, see how they're doing, keep them inspired. And then the concluding sentence is just all about the how much hope, how important my family has been.
Good morning, Blatchley Middle School. Welcome to Tuesday.
Oh, thank you, Miss Rogers.
Remember to grab your phones and QR.
QR.
Have a great day.
Boy, there's a little pandemic gem for you. Yep, we got a QR code. Do a little health screening before we start every day. Let me finish this video. So, this paragraph was all about how important my family have been. Hey, and look down to my last paragraph down here. I haven't filled that out, but blue. I know that blue, again, is all about technology. Technology sure has been a silver lining. Tech has been a silver lining. Last big pandemic in whatever, 1918, they didn't even have technology. Can you imagine how tough that was? And then my next thing that I got to restate in my concluding paragraph is the pink. That's all about my pets. And my pet, I might say something about my dog named Finn and my kitty named Tico. Yep, they're named after Star Wars characters. And then the last thing I'm going to say here, orange, is all about my family. So I'm going to restate something about my family in my concluding paragraph right there. And man, I'll tell you what, if it weren't for my wife and kid, Aiden, pandemic would have been extra special tough. Well, there you go. I got my whole outline filled out now. And all I got to do is, as I go to type this thing up in Word or write it longhand out in my journal, I'm just going to take every single one of these lines in order and turn them into complete sentences. And I will have a 5-paragraph essay with 5 sentences in each paragraph. This is a pattern of persuasion. I got my blue, my pink, my orange. Look at this. Blue, pink, orange. Most important line in the essay, the thesis statement. Blue paragraph, pink subject paragraph, orange subject paragraph. Restate that most important line, green, main idea. And then look at this. Blue, pink, orange. So it's a pattern, like many things, the pattern of persuasion. You can use this 5-paragraph essay outline to write a 5-paragraph essay about whatever you want. I hope this was helpful. Take care, y'all.